When I first went down to London, I met Chris Blackwell, which is 9 years ago now, and he said when I decided to go solo that I should get in touch with him. So I did, because when he mentioned it at first I had no thoughts of that. I was in the groups, you know. And 3 weeks after I left Vinegar Jar, I was in New York doing Sneakin' Sally, the first album, and that was a big radio hit for me. Lots of FM airplay in America, and it got to the point where the DJs were calling up promoters and saying, who is this guy, does he play gigs? So I had to form a group and go out on the road, and I did showcase clubs, you know, like 150 to 300 seaters, about three-month tour around America. And by the time I'd finished that, the demand had grown again, and I did the next album, and it just kept snowballing up until by the time I'd finished the third album, it'd been non-stop, and everything had been building up in the right way, and the gigs had been getting bigger, and you know, it'd all been coming together. I was learning more about making albums and how to put on a good show and everything. And then I decided it was time to take a rest and assess it, because also I'd been living a gypsy kind of life here and there. So I found a place to live and have a life.
Where do you live these days?
Nassau in the Bahamas. I don't think it lit.
Why do you live there?
Well, I said when it got so that the albums were coming out and the tours were going and everything was just on and on, I was just having to live. I used to live in London, and I was flooded, so I lost everything there. And then I just lived wherever the work took me. And I found that when I finish a tour or something, you know, you get a bit scrambled. And I'd go to New York or wherever it was that I was staying at the time, and it never stopped. It was the same thing, you know, clubs, musicians, it just didn't stop, and I didn't get time to, to assess all the things and use all the new things I'd learned. I didn't get any peace and quiet, you know, and I went on a holiday to Nassau, and I liked it so much, the climate and everything. And when a house came up and the opportunity to take it, I just moved there. I've been there 2 years now, and it suits me perfectly, because the thing on the road and everything else is so hectic. This isn't very hectic, but usually it's hectic. When it's all over, I want a bit of peace and quiet, you know, and I can, go back there and relax, write songs, just sit and think, you know.
You listen to music a lot?
Well, when I'm at home, I listen to music all the time, and I'm making it all the time on the tape recorder as well. I have my instruments there, and the tape recorder's permanently on, and I'm just putting down ideas all the time.
Can you tell us some more about your new album?
After having done a 6-month road tour with the same bunch of musicians, there got to be a good feeling between the unit where they could play the ballads and the rock songs and whatever by using synthesizers to do the strings. So I was able to get the same variety in the songs with the same textures, but with a small unit, and it was more punchy. So, and also with the halls being bigger, you learn how to push it out hard, you know, make the songs go over big. So I wanted to use that idea to do the album, and I recorded it all in Nassau. They'd just finished a studio there, and brought in just the guys from the band, and it's all with the same 4 people. And it has a lot more. I had to change the drummer. I got a new drummer. It was real good, but biodegradable. You're all right. The thing was that it has more of a live feel, and there's not a lot of overdubs and anything. Everything is organised. The arrangements are very tight and everything. You know, very pleased with it. Very pleased.
What kind of music is it?
Well, it's a change for me. It's more open, live, hard rock sounding, you know. But there's still a variety of styles that I enjoy. You know, a taste of this and a taste of that.